Hello, welcome back. The Lord of Protein Powder Ceremonies was mentally attacked, but he resisted. And Uruk declared Homicidal Revenge Machine his new prophet. And then we attacked into Grillion. This was Nabar's fort, adjacent to his throne. There's not much here, but it is fun to watch Fire Pillar. What a cool looking spell. So that's Grillion. We also learned that this throne is actually not Nabar's, it's Kalem's. That's quite interesting. It's currently being sieged by malicious knights, which is, I don't know, maybe that's a good sign. The other battles were all just kind of exchanges with Enchanted Forests. So, oh, and this as well, he took back his lake. So this is what this region looks like now. It's actually not too bad. The only forest left that's got his dominion is Glistening and Wise Springgrove. Everything else seems to be kind of doing okay. My test province was Glade Woods, which is up to 4 white candles, so dominion in this area is definitely going up. I need to keep pushing it into this area. It might get locked down quite nicely soon. We are up to dominion strength 11 now, so that's good. So hopefully, if we just push out the dominion in these two provinces, we'll stop getting attacked in this region, and that would be quite nice. But we'll see what happens. So this turn, this is a bit worrying. I'm going to move the stack that just took Brilliant into Obsidian now. Knock off these Knights and Militia, but I'm actually a bit scared of like Almish armies. I think because he might have a bunch of like mages that are all just spamming Iron Blizzard or whatever. Which would probably blow my crap units to bits, to be honest. Even if we do get up Frog Warriors on turn 1, it probably won't matter. It's a bit scary. Iron Blizzard is also pretty good for just wiping out thugs that drop into your back lines as well. It's like a shotgun. So it's a bit intimidating, even though it looks like a small army, and even though Alm's been like getting rocked for the entire game. I'm still worried about that. But we can't delay. It's 2 turns to Cataclysm. I'm going to move directly onto this throne. Exactly the same army. We'll see how it goes. I think the most annoying thing would be if this army attacks and I attack, and then I use all my gems, and then I don't have any gems to do the storm fort, the fort storm. That would probably be the worst. But while I'm doing that, I'm going to have 1 water mage storm Grillion, just in case the fort's empty. We'll just try and take it. So it's literally just this guy. And the rest of the reinforcements are still on their way. I'm not sure if they'll get all the way to here in time, but if we do eventually take this throne, it'd be nice to have all these units anyway to help patrol it, defend against horrors. Over here, I'm doing lots of forging as usual. Here's the treasury now. That's what this looks like. I've been distributing some of the horror gear for these thrones. Got some guys who are geared up now patrolling. I'm also mine hunting this turn, like I said, so Fisher and Nidian Range are getting hammered with mine hunts. Take care of any seducers that might be lurking around. And my parrot is cloud trapezing over to Nidian. And while all that's happening, I'm going to move into Morn now with everything that's over here. Not a huge amount of stuff, but it's pretty decent, I think. 618 siege strength, plus 80. Hopefully this hasn't been like iron walled or whatever it's called, and we can crack it open pretty quickly. I might have to cast Shatter on it or something, because I imagine there's going to be a ton of crap inside this fort that will repair it pretty quickly. But while I'm moving over here, I'm also going to move the torrents into Kalen's territory. I'm going to dodge this province, because lots of undead. So Soul Vortex won't help us here. I'm slightly like worried that a torrent with Soul Vortex is going to go up to like 120 fatigue, and then a bunch of ghouls will rush in and just keep fatiguing it. And it'll just never wake up and get slowly chipped to death by undead or something. So I'm just going to hit these 3 provinces, including this fort, which I don't think is being patrolled, because we've had a scout here for a while that hasn't been discovered. And usually Kalem discovers all of our stealthy units like immediately, so this province will get hit by 2 torrents. Tenor gets hit by 1. Northangs gets hit by 1. And hopefully they can all move directly onto Bycliffe in 1 turn. From there. Fingers crossed, that'd be good. Here's my prophet on his way with quickness boots. The parrot will be able to... yeah, the parrot will be able to cloud trapeze from Nidian onto Bycliff once our army's on it. That's fine as well. And that's pretty much it. It's just putting pieces into place. We'll try and get these 2 thrones. They'll put us in pretty good standing. If we manage to take them both, it'll put us up to 5 thrones. And it'll take Calum down to 1. So not too bad. And we're setting up defense on these thrones as well. I don't know, this actually feels like more intimidating than a Kalian army. I have to see. Where are my Bane Venom Charms now? Oh, they're still sitting on this throne and this fort. Could move them down towards Calum, I suppose. It's probably not worth it, is it? Alright, so that was turn 70. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next turn. Hello, welcome back. We did some mine hunts. We didn't find anything though in one of the provinces, and the other one just had Scout Slob. We managed to resist twice. So yeah. Also this turn we were attacked by a Defiler of Dreams. He attacked my god. He's the Defiler. And gives my god a horror mark. But then he eats a Blade Wind and that's that. I'm not sure what caused that exactly. Although, if I go down to a worldwide event, I'm not sure if it's related to this. Currently 1 turn to Cataclysm, so maybe things are starting to happen. Then there were a bunch of battles. So last turn I said I was going to cloud trapeze the parrot into Nidian range. And I realised that wouldn't be enough, because if I moved onto the fort this turn and cloud trapezed, my cloud trapeze would have to fight all of the province events on its own. So I ended up cloud trapezing the parrot into Norfangs instead. Dynamite was the golem, by the way. Should have said that first. Golem took by Dynamite. I cloud trapezed into Norfangs. Because it only had like 1 point of province defense, which is this. So it was just set to cast our elemental and then spam Horde of Skeletons. So we go into Norfangs quite well. However, Calum then moved into Norfangs, which is a bit unfortunate. So I had the parrot here and a Bane Tyrant. Now that would be fine if the Bane Tyrant was in front of the parrot, but unfortunately it isn't. So unfortunately we lose the parrot instantly. Which is not great. And we got a bunch of S1s spamming Ghost Wolves at us for about 30 turns. But they're not going to hurt Dirty Bulking. He's too powerful. How much magic resistance do I have here? 17. It's worth remembering, I think. Pretty easy. So that was Norfangs. So we scared off some stuff, but unfortunately it cost us a parrot, which is very sad. The other provinces that we moved into didn't have any problems. So we've got a Torrent here, we've got 2 on the fort, that went fine. Just show it, but it's just a little bit of province defense. Nothing too interesting. We've got our regular geared torrents in all these provinces like we wanted, which is that we lost the parrot, unfortunately. Which is a shame, because it was much easier for doing Fog Warriors with him. Enchanted Forests have these provinces though, and also this one. From a while back, I guess. Hadn't noticed it. which is a bit unfortunate, but Gladewood is up to 5 white candles now, so I guess Dominion is still pushing out. We've got 4 white candles in Glistening Wood now, which is really good, because I'm pretty sure that was dark candles last turn. So that's how things look anyway. Other than that, the battles aren't really worth watching. Then there was a battle at the fortress in Grilly, and this is really unfortunate. This is an empty fort, there's nothing here. Unfortunately, I'm not scripted correctly to kill people on walls. So we spam some Frozen Hearts and don't hit anything. I think we're fatigued out at this point. We might do 1 Ice Strike, which misses. And then eventually we get clipped and die. So we couldn't quite kill the empty fort, unfortunately. So that's Gorillion over here. We're still sieging it though. I don't know, I think I'm just going to ignore it. 3 battles then from Enchanted Forests attacking us. Cunal, Glistening Wood and Barmy. Barmy is the one I put up to 30 province events though, because it has Night PD, and so it's quite safe. Events, we got plus 10 province income in Zimria, and 11 Earth Gems, Gems in Earthsore Desert. Worldwide event was the Magic, Unrest and Horror marking. And that's it for messages really. Lots of starvation unfortunately. We're starving in Scarce Hope Wastes, and we're starving on Obsidian Waste as well, which is really awkward. There's only 87 supplies here. Bit uncomfortable. But that's it for messages. So this turn, there are now... Cataclysm happens next month. I don't think I've ever actually been in a game when Cataclysm starts happening. I'm not sure how it goes down exactly. But right now we're on 3 thrones, same as Uruk and Calum. So if one of their thrones gets eaten, it'll put us ahead. But it's going to be a while until it gets all the way down to 6 needed to win. Might even end with a draw, I don't know. But we're doing patrolling on our thrones now. Scarce Hope Wastes has a lot of stuff patrolling. It's pretty good. We've got some tyrants who have a bit of anti-horror gear. As you can see. There's lots of units here. Scripting is pretty general. We've got some Pillars of Fire. Earth guys are spamming Iron Will on people. Got some Adepts doing opposition spam. One of them's doing anti-magic as well. Trying to pump magic resistance up to help with the damage reversal stuff. There's the anti-magic guy. Same sort of thing on Jome. We've only got 2 turrets here. One of them is a crippled one, so he has 2 combat speed. It's the same sort of scripting. The turrets with gear are just set to attack large monsters. All the units are set to attack large monsters. And then spellcasters are either doing death spells, some kind of evocation, Iron Will spam, Pillars of Fire. I'm actually going to teleport an S3 guy over to this throne. Teleporting into Kratos, but so that we can have an anti-magic caster on this throne as well. And again, Ard, same thing. Yeah, I'll hit Y here so you can see there's an incoming tyrant as well. Who's been given Ring of Water Breathing so that you can get all the way here in 1 turn. They're set to attack large monsters as well. And same sort of thing, got an anti-magic guy. Oh, I haven't scripted these guys yet, actually. Or maybe it's just you who hasn't been scripted. Let's just put a general script in there, just for now. Iron Will spam, opposition spam, yeah. So those are 3 thrones that we have currently. And we're trying to take Calum's thrones as well. Bycliffe looks pretty well defended. Let's say that. 830 units. I'm not sure what to do here exactly. If Calum puts a storm up, we won't be able to fly in with our torrents, which will suck. Even if we do, we have to make sure we get the back lines for the living units so that we can soul vortex them. But I'm just going to put the fort under siege this turn. I've got what I can. I've got the 2 Bane turrets in this block of units so that they can eat them while they soul vortex. and they're set to fly and attack rear as usual. And then I've got the 2 regular tyrants are in here with an adept, hopefully so that they'll get body etherealed. So it's 4 geared tyrants in this fight, which is not nothing. But I don't want them to get stuck behind units or Soul Vortex my own guys, or, you know, Phoenix Pyre my army to death or something. So hopefully they don't do anything too bad. Other than that, rest of the army is pretty standard. A couple of guys shitting out fire elementals, some pillars of fire, some blade winds. Yeah, just have to see how it goes. Probable I should put some units on Guard Commander for this army actually, since they have a lot of flying units. I might change that after the video, but for now, it's enough just to show off what I'm doing, I think. And I think that's it for this turn. Only forts currently recruiting now are the Throne Forts and my cap. And I'm just going to continue patrolling now, and we'll see what happens as Cataclysm progresses. This throne's pretty awkward. We've got no supplies. I am still just moving everything on it. I can just about fly in a sorceress with 2 supply items, but even that won't really be enough. I could just have these units storm this fort and these guys, because that would probably keep me under the supply limit. But there just aren't many units in this army, and it feels kind of bad to not bring everything, because I'm going to want to storm next turn. The fort is currently critically wounded, incidentally. Critically damaged, so it should open next turn. It's a good point actually. I probably won't be able to crack this open with all that defense, will I? Didn't even think about that. 689, what kind of fort is it? It's a 500 one. Yeah, I really needed to cast Crumble on it. Guess I could still do that. Okay, I've made a couple of small tweaks to this turn. Morn, everyone's now got bodyguards, because that seems better. Probably also worth mentioning that a lot of my water guys are on cleansing water duty, because of how many undead units we can see. Including this guy who's a Communion Master who has water boosting items. So he should get up to like water 6, and cleansing water does scale the range, the AoE, and the damage. So he might be quite good at clearing out undead. That'd be pretty good. I'm also now casting Crumble at Bidecliff. My god's doing it. So Crumble does 250 wall damage, I think. So we'll hit that and then we'll crumble it at the same time. And then also over here, I started preaching with my H3 row, because maybe we can tip this towards our scales, and it is quite close. It's only 2 dark candles. This one's neutral, this one's 1. Maybe if we can tip it towards our scales, it'll give it some growth and some heat, which will increase the number of supplies here. That seems like it might be better. So hopefully this stack plus the crumble can get this fort open, but I'm kind of doubtful. That's a lot of defenders. Be interesting if he patrols or not as well. Alright. Anyway, that was turn 71. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. We got attacked first of all by Earth Attack. An Earth Elemental taking on one of my F2 mages. Which is a bit unfortunate. He does put up a fire rally, but ends up getting killed, unfortunately. So that happened over on this fort. So the F2 mage was standing here when he died. Bit of a shame. We cast Crumble with our god though, on the other fort. The fortification was heavily damaged, but the gate still holds. And then we were attacked by a horror again. This one's a Gore-Tide horror. It can't really damage us. But unfortunately we can't really damage it either. I guess I should have taken my Draken off spellcasting, because he's currently fatigued out. Oh no, he's at 69 fatigue now. He does cast a lot of spells. Oh, I guess it's just from melee combat at this point. But yeah, nobody can damage anyone. I can't damage this thing and it can't damage me. But eventually the time just runs out and my god dies. So that's the end of my Drakon, unfortunately. So that's also the last time we'll be able to cast Crumble, which is really unfortunate because the defenders of the fort in Bycliff are repairing the fort faster than we can tear it down. That's really bad. We cannot open this fort at all. I could try marching the whole army down, but it's going to take a while. Yeah, not sure what to do about that. Either I keep spamming Crumble and hope that the Crumbles overtake the wall repair rate, which I can't do now because only my god could cast it. And then I thought the other thing I could do is hit it with the fire spell that we were researching towards. But unfortunately it's 5,791 research away. So I don't think that's going to work either. So I think we might have to just move off this throne for now. I don't know what else to do. Probably not going to march the big giant army down. So that was unfortunate all around. I didn't want to lose a mage over on the other throne either. Then some battles. We were just exchanging provinces, again as usual. I moved some stuff out of Scarce Hope Waste because the starvation was hurting me. We're actually still starving in Scarce Hope Waste though. So there's a big stack in Wise Spring Grove. There's a couple of bits and pieces in Ripewoods as well. But other than that, Droigor was the golem again. This is the golem at the Ring of Returning, so he's completely safe doing this, just taking back these provinces. That's what he wants to do. So that's here. And the only province that got attacked by Enchanted Forests was Ironwood, which is over here. So we've kind of, looks like we're pretty much over the Enchanted Forest attacks in this region. Still one dark candle in Wise Spring Grove, but hopefully that pushes out. So it's good at least to be done with Enchanted Forest hitting us all the time. As for events, we got Lost Summon Rest in Barnkish, gained a Horticulturalist in Pania. That's this little guy. N1 mage. I'm going to be doing some research now. Lost some people in Giant's Rest, and in Fuchsia we gained 5 Earth Gems. Cataclysm was hit, officially. The entire sky has turned red, and the barrier that separates the horrors of the void from this world is growing thinner. I don't think I've played through the Cataclysm before. I know that it works a bit like Astral Corruption, though. You get attacked by horrors if you do rituals or forging. And then I think Doom Horrors come and attack thrones and try to eat them, but I guess we'll see what happens as we go forwards. Looks like Arak is doing some patrolling now on his thrones because my Bane Venom Charm has been discovered. Yeah. The other really unfortunate thing is over here we're still starving in Obsidian Waste, and I was going to just storm the fort this turn, but I was checking on how many units are starving, and it's pretty much everyone. Like, even like all of the Gigantes almost are all starving. It's kind of bad. Pretty much every unit here is starving. Even all the cows are starving. Yeah, so I didn't really want to storm the fort because if everything's going to rout immediately with, like, what's fuel morale? 6. If everything routs from it immediately, it kind of, not good. But it's really unfortunate because if we're getting hit by earth attacks in this province, we don't want to sit here. Because if we lose an important mage, we can't really replace anything now. Yeah, so sitting here for just, you know, another turn or two while we... Because the cows are on the way. These cows will reduce the supply by 42 and we'll stop starving next turn and it'll be fine, but... Sitting here for 2 turns, if we get hit by a load of earth attacks, that's going to be pretty bad. You won't even break siege with this stuff, I suppose. So I really don't want to just sit here sieging, but I kind of have to. I changed the script around a bit and position things a bit differently. I guess I'll go through it next turn in depth. You can see I've got like all of the gel cubes around to protect me from flyers. Everyone's got bodyguards now. These are the 3 blocks of warriors in the middle. Gigantes are up here. Got an Astral guy spamming Body Ethereal on some of them. Bane Torrent's here. Seeing some warriors while he buffs up. I should walk over him as well. And the Communions do pretty much all of the big air spells and stuff like that. We've got Heat from Hell, Flaming Arrows, Fog Warriors, Arrow Fend, Wind Guide. So, like I said, I was planning on storming right now, but I don't think we can. Over here is also really awkward now, because I can't get into this fort, I don't think. So I was thinking what my options would be, but I thought maybe what I should do instead is just move this army away and try and take this throne instead, because this one looks a lot smaller. So that's going to be the next thing I try to do, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure what else to do. So I should probably move some units out of this province as well, so that the starvation kind of ends. Oh, it looks like we lost another commander this turn, because all this stuff's in the garrison. That sucks as well. Yeah, we're losing a lot of stuff every turn, it feels like. Do I have a commander here that could just lead stuff out and wouldn't be important? You're not too important. So since I'm moving a lot of units to this province already anyway, they can go here. This is just in case the golem moves here. It's just something that might actually do 1 point of damage to him and scare him away. I'm not sure. Other than that, yeah, I'm not really doing anything. I'm not sure what to do at this point. I'm just patrolling my thrones and hoping that we can hold them all. One of our Water 2 mages died this turn as well, I guess also from Wrath of God. New recruitment. Take all this stuff here. I'm sure that's fine. And I guess that's it for this turn. This is really sad. I wanted to storm this turn. Oh well. I guess we'll give it a shot next turn. Anyway, that was turn 72. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next turn.